Good start to the day.
It's been a bit sketchy.
A waste of money, a rip-off.
Just tried ordering in Vietnamese.
That might be one of the best meals we've had in Vietnam. Oh no, have we been trapped in? Stopped at the first viewing point. You are not ready for this. As soon as it starts going fast, I get scared. If we break down on the top of that mountain, we're screwed. Good morning and welcome back to Danang.
Hello.
Today we are on the hunt to find a motorbike to rent because we really want to go up to Monkey Mountain. So we're going to go and get some lunch first, then we're going to go and try and find a motorbike, and then we're going to head up the mountain, see what we see on the way and see what we can find up there. Apparently there's a lot of different species of monkey up there. So I'm looking forward to seeing some different species of monkeys because we've only ever just seen like normal ones. Not that I know what they're called. So yeah, let's get going. Right, we've got some banh mi. We're now sat on the edge of the road on some
We just found some little plastic chairs, didn't we?
Yeah, we've both got pork. One of us has got fried pork and the other one roasted.
We've got some big old cookers. Look at those bad boys.
They're only like 60p.
They're giant.
Yeah, there's 5 big cookies there. This will last us a while. Oh, so it's like pork belly?
Yeah. For 20 dong, that's actually really good, I think. Yeah, nice. There's bits of pork scratching in here as well.
Oh. We've had banh mi literally every day since we arrived in Vietnam. I don't think there's been a day that we haven't had it. If we've not had it for breakfast, we've had it for lunch. If we've not had it for lunch, we've then had it for dinner. You just can't go wrong with it. Well, that wasn't a very good start. Finished our lunch, and then I suddenly realised we didn't have our passports with us, and obviously we're probably going to need a passport in order to rent the bike. We've come back to our favourite shop, Winmart, got some drinks and some apples. Jacob has now headed back to the apartment to get the passports. Good start to the day. Right, we found the place, we've got a bike sorted. 130 dong per day, which is just over £4 a day, which is pretty good. This is our one, this little brown one. I'd quite like to have had this blue one. That reminds me of a Scoopy, but he's picked out this one for us, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, we've just stopped off at the first viewpoint. You can see all over the bay.
Yeah, it looks really nice. So down over there, there's these 2 hills, and those are also things which I looked up. They look pretty cool. I think they're like big old limestone mountains.
Okay. You can see all the hotels along the beach. This little bay here looks really nice.
Yeah, it's like quite
secluded, yeah. But I don't know how you'd get there because there's rocks on that side. So you wouldn't be able to get around from the land that side. So you'd have to come down, I'm assuming.
You'd have to cut through somewhere.
But so far so good. Bike's been fine.
It's a bit cold.
I'm not cold.
You said you were cold.
It's a bit nippy. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was cold. It's just obviously as you're going on the bike, the wind rushes past and makes you a bit nippy.
It's been a bit sketchy. Like the driving in Vietnam is pretty sketchy. I just follow other people and it seems to be alright.
Luckily it's quite quiet up here, so there's not many other cars and not many other vehicles to kind of contend with.
Look at these hats. They're pretty stylish.
I love the fact that we've got like matching as well.
I know.
Right, just another little stop off. Whoa.
I love all the different shades.
Oh, it's so far that you can't even see the end of it.
That monkey's just chilling on that motorbike, but he's just trying to like rifle through some of their bags.
Yeah.
And I don't want a repeat of Thailand. Basically, when we went to Thailand, I parked our bike up and some monkeys started tearing the seat apart trying to get into the inside.
They obviously assume there's like food in the seat or whatever, and then we'll obviously try and get into it. Oh, look at the bubby one there on his back.
You'd still be scared of it though, wouldn't you?
Yeah. We haven't seen any of the different species of monkey yet though.
The red one.
Oh yeah, we only saw one while we were driving. We haven't seen them like
Yeah, we've not seen loads.
Right, we've just stopped off at the pagoda to have a little look. We went to kind of as far as we could go up, but we couldn't really go much further, could we?
No.
We thought we'd be able to go quite far up, but it basically stops and then there's a hotel. We tried sort of trying to get past the hotel, but then they wouldn't let us go any further. So yeah, we're gonna go and have a look around here instead.
This place is already looking really cool.
Cool, these steps are 2 steps in one. Nice, really pretty. Really like the colours there.
Yeah, it's like quite
blue and the
neutral,
white.
but they're like very pastel, like with the green as well. Okay, it's got a bit warmer, so we got ice cream.
I've got my first ever ice cream roll. Jacob normally won't let me get ice cream roll. He says it's a gimmick, it's a waste of money, and it's a rip-off, and he never ever lets me get them. And finally, because there was a peanut butter one, he let me get one.
But you agree now, you know now that it is a gimmick, and it is like
I don't
you get
agree it's a gimmick.
less ice cream. It just, what did you say? You just said, oh, it doesn't feel like normal ice cream, because all it is ice shards basically, and it's just like
that. I didn't say any of this. These are all your words. It's actually fine, and I do think you get like a fair amount.
not worth it. Anyway, we're at the pagoda. Kind of freaked me out. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but all the fish are just like at the top, just munching on leaves or something. We got to the Lady Buddha, and she is actually really tall. When you look from on the beach, obviously you can see her when she's on the beach. She looks tiny, obviously, but I didn't realise she'd actually be quite as towering as she is.
The white looks really nice against the blue sky.
Yeah, and I like the blue accents on the flowers
definitely.
underneath as well. I just love these grounds as it is as well. There's so many bonsai trees, little quirky fountains with all the like limestone rocks in them, and then you just look over there and you can just see the views of Danang, and it's just, yeah, it's just so picturesque, this place. Oh, didn't really notice that before, but you can just see in the background as well, there's the hills with like the clouds just billowing over them. Looks so nice. So not the nicest of shots, but you can see his red butt. Don't know what the actual name for the breed is, but we're going to call them red butt monkeys.
Right, we're stopping off for some dinner. Come to Mi Quang.
Just tried ordering in Vietnamese.
Reading it off the menu.
I'm pointing, nodded at everything, so
Let's hope for the best.
we've gone for the Mi Quang Gan Trung and Mi Quang Tong Thit, so Quang noodles. We're not entirely sure what Quang noodles are, but we think they're
Thicker
like
one.
rice, thicker rice noodles with chicken and egg, and then the other one's pork and shrimp.
Dinner's arrived. Is this the pork and shrimp?
No, that's chicken and egg.
This one's pork and shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh, are they like onions or something?
Spring onions.
Ah. Oh, the peanutty smell smells really good. And I'm liking the look of these things. It's like a little poppadom type thing.
The noodles are what we thought they were, thick rice noodles, and then he said there's loads of veg that you can just chuck in. How is it?
It's good. I'm loving the peanuts. I said yesterday, any dish, even if it's like not a very nice dish, if you add peanuts to it, sorts it right out. Not that I'm saying this isn't very nice, but it's just something about adding peanuts.
It's definitely different to the noodles we've had before. I think there's a bit of mint in the salad that I put in, which is actually goes really, really well with it. It's like really fragrant. It's really nice. I feel like the combination of like textures, along with like how fresh it is and the flavours and everything, this is actually such a good dish.
The sauce is really nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get this more often.
We finished that. That was really good.
Yeah, that was really good.
That might be one of the best meals we've had in Vietnam. The broth was really nice. We were saying it was a bit like, almost like a curry broth. It was a bit thicker than a normal like pho broth. So it's just a bit different. And I think, yeah, the peanuts.
If you're in Da Nang, definitely give it a go. We paid 85,000 just then. Got 2 bowls of noodles, a drink, and 2 spring rolls.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
Nuts. And it all tasted amazing.
Right, we're back at our apartment after a busy day exploring. So we will catch you in the morning.
See you tomorrow.
Good morning, welcome back. We are off to where? Where are we going?
So we're going to the Haivan Pass. It's a little bit north of Danang. Supposedly it's got some good scenic spots in it. So I think it would just be a nice place just to go scooting around.
Jacob's decided to run down the fire stairs. Wants to race down. It took ages for the lift to come up. But I'm pretty sure he's going to win and just be standing out there when I get there because he had a big head start. Oh, look, you are there. I was like, surely he's got there quicker. Oh no, have we been trapped in? Which one's ours? Oh, it's that one. Oh no, our bike's been trapped in.
How is it this busy?
Yeah, like where have all
I
this...
actually put it over there as well.
Oh, did
They
you?
Yeah, they must have moved it all around.
He's going to move some of them round, he said. It's going to be really easy. Let's see how long this takes him. Cue the time lapse. Success.
I don't know if that's possible.
You're right there.
I definitely shouldn't have done that on the hill.
So we've driven a couple of miles down the road, just stopped off and going to go and try and look for some lunch before we start our day. Right, lunch has arrived. We've gone for some char siu on me.
20,000 dong.
Yeah.
These look really good, like absolutely packed full of char siu.
Oh, there's a lot of meat in there. Mind your t-shirt.
Just the bread alone is so fresh and like crispy. I just did a char siu and that char siu sandwich is really go wrong.
Right, we've had lunch and got my little chocolate frappe. Now we are off to find the
We're off to see the Haivan Pass.
Haivan Pass. Right, we're having a little stop off. So we've been riding along and we've had the sea on our right the whole time, which has been really nice. So you can see the beach from here and then you can also see all the mountains, but they're very misty at the moment and you can see the waves are quite strong as well. So I think that's what's making it particularly cold. It actually feels colder than yesterday. So we've stopped to put the coats on because we're already at that point where we're both riding along going, oh, it's pretty cold, isn't it?
The mountain's been so misty it looks like it's going to rain, so yeah, I think raincoat's a good shout.
Oh, the sun's just going behind the cloud up there. Right, we've just stopped off. We are about halfway up the mountain, would you say?
No, I don't think anywhere near halfway. I think we've only just started it.
We stopped at the first viewing point and you are not ready for this. Look at that view.
And you can just see, just quickly before it goes around the corner, there's a little train,
Yeah.
freight train going around. It's so like...
Looks like a little
so
Hogwarts train.
Yeah, it really does.
What I want to know is how you get to that beach because that looks amazing.
So I think over there where those flags are, that's the next kind of like place.
Right.
I think that's a hotel and I think they charge you to get down on the beach.
There's literally no one on it, which makes me think it is hard to get to. There's rocks at that end and there's rocks at that end. So you obviously can't get to it from the side, so you'd have to get to it from up. Oh, it just looks incredible. That sea looks really like turquoise and the sand is pure yellow as well. Just stopped off for a little coffee. We were hoping for like an egg coffee or a coconut coffee, but all they had
It's just like milk coffee. It's a bit of a shame that the coffee's not great, but the view is.
So I've decided that I'm gonna try and have a little go at riding the scooter. So we'll see how this goes.
I'm her mentor, so who knows how it's going to go, but I guess we'll find out. I've taught her already to hold on the brake, and I've taught her to not rev it too much. She put her legs up, yeah, and I was genuinely worried that you were going to just go. So I was like, slow down now, slow down. And she's just like, eh. I was like, no. We'll give this another go. Whoa, wait. Okay, so you're nowhere near fast enough now. Okay, put in a little bit more. You're not going fast enough to put your feet up. All right, put your brake on. Oh, look at this 3-point turn. You can put a little bit of a rev in if you want. To be fair, this is a pretty heavy scooter.
Yeah.
Okay, now hand on the brake. When you're ready, brake off, and then little revs. Bit more, bit more, bit more. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I don't know if this is a good idea standing so far away, but go on, give it a go. Bit more. Give it more, give it more. There you go. No, don't eat.
As soon as it starts going fast, I get scared.
I know. Alright, come on then. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Ah. You can turn. You don't have to just put your feet down when it comes to... It's like you're going into a verge. No, I'll just put my feet down.
I'm getting better.
You are. You've actually done really good.
Now I can do it. Right?
I'm waiting for her to just absolutely fly all the way through the jungle and into the sea there.
This is what I can do now.
Oh. Oh no, there's another bike. Watch out for the bike. Oh. Has she forgotten what the brakes are? Hello. I'll give it to her. It's not bad. You can't see it dancing. Are you happy?
That was very good. I think that nearly got up to 20 miles an hour.
Wow.
I think it's about 17
This
miles
is
an hour.
kilometres an hour as well.
Oh.
I'll let you. You went a good 100 metres then. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Is it exhilarating?
Yeah. So the bike it was making some funny noises, wasn't it, on the way up?
It's been making noises ever since we got it. Like even when we set off, it was like.
Yeah, but
But-
definitely accelerating up the mountain.
It was going.
Yeah, the check engine light has now come on. So we're a little bit concerned. We've filled back up with petrol again. Jake has just looked up what the light might mean and it
There
said
might be a fault somewhere.
there's a fault somewhere, take extra care and have a look as soon as possible. But we are now over the other side of the mountain and obviously we need to
And-
get back.
We turned the bike off and turned it back on and it's disappeared.
I don't trust that personally. So I've said that we shouldn't go back up the mountain to get back because if we break down on the top of that mountain, we're screwed. I think we should go a more kind of direct way back, stay on lower ground.
But if you think about it, we only need to make it halfway because obviously when you make it top, it's downhill all the
Oh,
way
right.
back down. We'll
So
just
good.
coast down it.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're gonna stay on the main road. It's getting late, isn't it, anyway? The sun's gonna be starting to set. Just tried going on the motorway to go like through the mountain rather than over, and there's a toll and it says no motorbikes. I don't know whether motorbikes aren't allowed on motorways or what. Basically, we are going to have to go back up the mountain. The check engine light isn't on at the moment, so hopefully we can make it up and over without it coming back on.
I think after Emma's lesson though, she should give it a go.
Yeah. So our route is currently saying an hour and 10 minutes to get back to our town, so wish us luck. We've had to stop because the train's coming. They're having to manually move the barriers over.
Oh my word, it's the fact that people are still trying to get through. Like,
I can't believe they're letting them
I know.
through. Here it comes.
Oh, it's literally a one-carter.
Let me do that. Oh well, off we go again.
Oh, that seems so pointless, didn't it? That was a long journey, but we've finally made it back to the town. We're at Komgagiavin. It looks like it's a fried rice place. It does this yellow fried rice. It's got like loads of different like pork, chicken, seafood. It looks like it's going to be really good. It had some really, really good reviews on Google. It looks really nice. Dinner's arrived, so we've gone for the seafood one and we've gone for char siu. The char siu looks like it's like smothered in a gravy. It looks like it'll be really nice.
like crunchy bits. Right, we've had dinner. That was really nice, actually.
I wasn't the biggest fan of mine.
Oh yeah,
You
didn't like yours, did you?
To be fair, the rice was really nice. I'm not the biggest fan of prawns when they've not got marinade on them and stuff. Could have done with more flavour.
I really like mine. I think for fried rice, I think sometimes fried rice can be so flavourless and dry and boring, and actually that was really nice. It had a nice flavour to it. Right then, we're going to end this video here. It's been such a nice few days exploring Da Nang on the bike. I feel like one of our favourite things now is getting a bike and just exploring a town, especially when you've got places to explore like Monkey Mountain and the
I was going to say, not so
Haivan
much
Pass.
the inner city because it's mental, but
No.
the Haivan Pass today was just crazy.
Yeah.
Like the views that we got from it was just amazing.
So yeah, we will see you in the next one.
Yeah.
We are heading to
Wait,
Hawaii. Hawaii.
I don't know if it's Hawaii. We're heading to Hawaii. We've heard some good things about it, haven't we? We've been tipped off by Rocky from our last video. He said, you know, there's some good places to visit, so
And our first try of
Bumbohwe.
look forward to that. We'll see you then.
See you next week.
Bye.